Hey, Lois told me I gotta learn something smart for once, so I picked the cell cycle. You know that thing cells do when they grow and make baby cells? But like, how does a tiny cell know when it's time to split? Do they have tiny calendars? What if they forget and arrive late to mitosis? Okay, seriously, what's the first step? There's this thing called interphase. Is that like the cell's coffee break before work? Why does it take so long? Interphase is when the cell prepares. It has three parts, G1, S, and G2. In G1, the cell grows and checks if the environment's good, nutrients, signals, and all that. Then in S phase, the cell copies its DNA, making a complete set for the future kid cell. Isn't it weird that the cell has to copy billions of tiny instructions without messing up? How do they avoid typos? Then G2 is like final prepping, more growth and a last check. But who's doing the checking, huh? Do cells have quality control inspectors? There are checkpoints, G1 checkpoint, G2 checkpoint, and the spindle checkpoint during mitosis. They're like bouncers stopping messed up cells from partying. They stop the cycle if something's wrong. What happens if the bouncer falls asleep? If damage is found and it can't be fixed, the cell can trigger apoptosis, cellular self-destruct. That sounds dramatic. Would you rather be fixed or press the big red button? Proteins called cyclins and enzymes called CDKs control timing. Cyclins rise and fall and turn CDKs on like stage cues. How clever is that? Could our lives use cyclins to tell us when to clean the garage? Then comes mitosis, the actual splitting, prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase, and finally cytokinesis. When one cell becomes two, each new cell gets the same DNA. But what about cancer? It's when the cycle's controls break and cells divide all crazy-like. Why don't our bodies send in more bouncers then? So that's the cell cycle, growth, DNA copy, checks, and division, run by molecular clocks and checkpoints. Any cell out there got advice for a guy who keeps forgetting where he put his beer?